the thing.
You're not supposed to say one.
Hello.
Just FYI.
Oh,
Yes, you
really?
are.
No, you're supposed to go
I always
three,
one.
2.
And then 0.
No, yeah, like the one
Either.
is supposed to
Anyway,
be silent.
hello guys. Welcome
we're
everybody
not
to the
live yet,
Moon Piece
girl.
podcast. It
Oh,
says on air.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but like
It
it's
says on air.
well, you just
Okay.
can't. You just can't. I'm wrong.
It says we on air.
No, it's not on the screen yet. Now we're up.
hey, we're up.
Now you can
Hey guys.
now you can do the intro.
Hey guys, welcome to our live stream with the Moon Piece podcast. How are you all doing tonight? Hope you're all excited for this new JK chapter. I am Kimmy, and here are my co-hosts. We got
Danny.
and
Corey.
Mr. Giggles is Corey over there.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Johandre.
I don't know what that is.
So we are very excited for the second to last chapter. How are we feeling right now, guys?
I'm feeling that the JJK sequel stocks are high.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
God, Jesus, the cope already is so early.
I coped about this last
know.
episode too.
Do
Kimmy,
you?
you'll see. You'll see by the end of the chapter.
Why?
We'll
why?
see. Okay.
Why do you have? Yeah, I guess we'll talk about it. I guess I really want to let you get your shit off and really figure out why you got this cope at the end of this. But Kimmy, you want to take the first page?
Yes, but before that, I need to show y'all the bling. Okay,
What you got? What you got?
My Sakuna hoodie right here.
Oh,
Check
shit.
it out.
Yo, is that velvet?
Arms. It is.
That shit looks. Wait, what's that on the? Oh,
Let's give it baby fat.
Is that bedazzled?
Yes, exactly.
That's
exactly.
So cool.
It's giving old school Juicy Couture baby fat.
It's giving
like,
apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
Yo, where'd you get that?
People. Oh my senpai, I'm not sponsored, but bitch, they have one in Gojo. I want it.
What?
They have Gojo Cho, Nanami. Like I need it. I need it. I need the Gojo's a baby blue, bitch.
Yo, Danny, you gotta get.
We need one. All three of us.
We gotta get Danny in a baby blue jumpsuit.
Yo, their cover, their homepage,
a suede baby blue jumpsuit.
Velvet.
No, dude, this is
velvet.
Legit.
Oh, their website's down right now. I can't even look at it. It says we'll be reopening soon. But their homepage is just like different fits. It looks good.
It's so good. I'll show you their Instagram later. But yeah, I'm like, I want one. Anyways.
I want a purple
one. I'm obsessed. I have the pants too. Yeah, the Choso ones.
Oh, is that Choso?
Yeah, obsessed. I love it. I'm like,
oh, and the blue is Gojo then, huh?
Yeah, baby blues Gojo.
Oh,
I love it. Okay, but we're starting off. I'm gonna start off on the first page. We have 270. Start off at Graveyard. We see Megumi and Shoko saying, "Thank you." Aw, don't mention it. It's worth it to prep body make it look nice, even if it'll be cremated soon after. I'm happy to know she'll look good in the next life, thanks to me. And Shoko's smoking a cigarette and goes, I should have handled Geto too, that idiot. And you see Megumi all like shy, going, yeah. And she's like, haha, not that I believe in the afterlife though. Ha ha ha.
Yo, she got a devious ass smile in that panel.
She's just like, I'm not soft. I don't believe in this shit. All right, next page, Danny.
Next page, we're seeing them walking down through the graveyard, and Megumi's picking up his phone, going, "This is Fushiguro." And Shoko's over here, thinking about her life choices. And then Megumi continuing saying, "Understood. We'll go right there." And then Shoko's throwing out her pack of cigarettes into the garbage. Someone's talking, saying Tengen's absorbed vestiges were left in Sukuna's remains, which were stripped from Megumi Fushiguro. What about Tengen's barrier in Japan? We'll leave Sukuna's remains, so it should hold a while. Yeah, that's good to know. But let's come up with countermeasures and an alternative soon. Do not rush. You are all still young, and that's Gakuganji saying all of this to Utahime and I don't know that other secretary's name. And then we cut to Narutoshi Kama with his siblings just hanging out, living a normal life.
Look at you remembering everybody's names and shit.
Yo, this is my shit, bro.
This is my shit. Yeah,
Except
bro.
for
I could
the
not.
blonde bitch with the bob. The blonde bitch with the bob. We don't remember her name.
If I really had to guess, I would say it's like Nita.
Something like that.
Okay. So
next page, Corey.
Well, no, let's not. We gotta still talk about what happened
Oh, you're
here,
right, you're right.
girl. We're not just reading.
Oh my god,
I'm excited.
Right?
Okay.
I'm excited.
So guys, this is my first read. So this is my first
oh my god,
read
I was right.
through. I didn't read it beforehand. So but yes, let's talk about it.
Yeah, you gotta take our time. So we see that Tengen remains are still intact as long as Sukuna's remains are still intact.
I guess Tengen's still living on somehow, or the remains is through Sukuna. I really don't understand.
Yeah, because
I think it's just like little pieces.
Well, remember, like Yuji knocked out that piece from Megami body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rose looking yucky. So I guess like are those the remains?
No, because those things like burnt to ash in Yuji's hands. Remember?
Yeah.
Well, we remember that. Remember when Sukuna found his old body when he was still walking around in Megumi's body?
Yeah.
And he ate the skull, but maybe he didn't eat the whole body, or maybe he just took a bite. I don't know. Because those are technically his remains that Tengen had holding up the barrier.
Yeah. Well, looks like Japan is lucky now because like now that barrier gets to stay up.
Yeah. Yeah, which was apparently a very big plot thread that people were hoping would be wrapped up. But clearly they just put a Band-Aid on that bitch because it's not a permanent solution.
Yeah.
So what is it? You mean the barrier of all Japan, like protecting Japan?
Yeah, protecting Japan and preventing the release of curse energy out into the world. Even though there's like spots of curse energy, like in Africa, the barrier is supposed to prevent that from really spreading, like a contagion or some shit.
Yeah. Zawaldo.
Makes sense.
Zawaldo. All right, Corey, you want to take the next two?
Okay. Thanks. All right. It will be all right. And then Maki screaming here. And then we see old man Katana dude. I don't know what his name is. Maybe you know it, Danny. But Katana.
I don't think we ever got a name for him.
Curse tool. And then we see Sumo dude. So Sumo guy, he's here. The color game lost its purpose. From now on, measures addressing fully fleshed culling game players will become a topic of discussion. Since Megami survived, will likely go in the direction of having Hana and Yuji strip the cursed objects from the victims, even if it's risky. And it'll be necessary to recover players the American military abducted during the confusion thanks to the additional rules. You may not be enemies, but you're no exception either. I'm just talking to myself, but even if the culling game's over, Tokyo's still off limits. They announced that cursed spirits will only appear in Tokyo, so curses will continue to gather there. If it was me, that's where I'd hide. I get plenty of blade practice there. I don't like it. Sumo with cursed spirits is boring. Do as you please, but I'm done protecting you. So get lost.
You want to do the next two panels just because it like closes up the thing?
No.
All right. I really liked that we got to see the Katana and the Sumo guy again. The Katana guy killed me every time he was on the panel. He's so funny.
Yeah.
When he was on his journey to like look for a katana and he pulls out that demon slayer fucking katana, 7th form, water dance, and he's just crying.
Yo,
like katana.
The way that Gege really has no problem referencing other series. Like I didn't know he was gonna get this crazy with it because like the first time I really truly like was taken aback was when I was watching the anime and then they referenced Digimon and I was like,
oh yeah.
When I read that in the manga, I was like, Gojo? Digimon fan?
I was like, oh, a man of culture. Because everybody knows Digimon's better than Pokemon. But yeah, it was good to see Maki, like, you know, looking out for the people that helped really, help her hone her, what do you want to call it, heavenly restriction skills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just shows, a little kind-heartedness from her. That sumo guy's haircut, though, is wild.
Wicked.
Seeing that bald scalp up top and then those spikes on the bottom, looking like he's the Statue of Liberty, is crazy.
It's giving Statue of Liberty so hard.
Old lady Liberty.
But I guess we're also getting a little bit of more follow-up on like what happened with the American soldiers. Maybe we didn't see any more of them because they were out here kidnapping, curse users and reawakened sorcerers to use them as an energy resource. And they're already setting up, all right, we got to go rescue them. And if you guys don't want to help out with that, then you guys can hide in Tokyo because there's a bunch of cursed spirits in Tokyo. So they're already like laying the groundwork for things that need to happen. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You're right.
All right. So, Kimmy, you got the next page.
Yeah. Next page. We still got Maki walking down saying, Maki, make sure you come when it's time for me to go. I'll take you on, Mr. Katana guy. She's like, heh. Guy in the background's like, Sumo! I hope paper magazines never go extinct. Printing allows for feedback on the script's degree of polish. And you see someone right at their desk. And new creators need to spend time learning alongside veterans. I learned that the hard way recently. I'm a manga artist who's drawing as he's writing on his desk with someone sitting down. TikTok, just hurry up already. The printers won't wait for a noob's one shot. Veterans shouldn't make them wait either.
Wait, Kimmy, you didn't peep that's that manga dude that had the powers? That what's his name?
Who fought Hikari?
Oh, anything that draws comes to life, was it?
Mm-mm. If he cuts you with his pen, then he can, what was it, like to read the future, like read the next few moves that you make?
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah, that's
it.
This is
he's out doing stuff now.
Gay's wrapping up all the threads to finish the story for good.
Yeah, so he's pretty much bringing all the people for one last shot towards the end. Look at this guy. He ended up here, there, and all that stuff.
He's still drawing manga. He's still got a katana. This dude's still sumoing.
I think that guy, that manga artist's like whole like storyline I thought was so funny, especially when he was talking to Hikari. And he was like, give me an excuse to hate you. And Hikari's like, yo, your writing sucks, bro. You're a terrible artist. And he just looks at him like, why would you say such hurtful things? Like,
I forgot about that.
That scene always cracks me up. I love that shit.
Damn, bro, how many times have you read it?
I've reread it at least 4 times. I love the Cullen Games arc. I really do. And I know, Kimmy, you said like you lost interest like so many times, like going through it. But I feel like, I don't know. Maybe if you read it again through like different eyes. I reread the Cullen Game arc at least 4 times, at least.
Yo, damn, bro. I've never seen. I never. In all the time we've been doing this, bro, I've never seen your glaze so high for something.
JJK is 270. You're talking to the guy who's reread One Piece twice, Bleach 3 times, Naruto.
I've never heard you praise any. I don't even hear you praise One Piece this much.
He doesn't.
Right? Am I bugging? Right, Kimmy?
Really. She don't watch the One Piece live stream reaction.
No. Don't do that. She be around,
from everything
bro.
else you've watched, I've never seen you react. So, hey, I'm liking it. He's not a full-time hater of everything, so...
It's just astounding. I'm like, man, he don't be having this energy for nothing else.
You're right.
Wait,
do you even have a JJK tattoo yet?
I don't. I do know which one I want to get. It's it would be a best friends tattoo with one of my obviously best friends. It would be a Gojo Geto tattoo. There's just like so many Gojo and Geto tattoos out there that.
When you said best friends, I thought you were gonna get the Yuji and Toto one, like best friend.
No. Geto and Gojo are like, that's like the duo of the whole series.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, whatever you interpret.
No, Geto is one of my favorite characters. Gojo is, my best friend's favorite character. So like getting one of those two on each of us is symbolic.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that. I'll have to tell you at the end of the stream. I'll tell you guys an idea I had for a new shirt that I want to design, and our listeners can hear it first. But
I would also
next page.
All right, next page. Okay. Here we get Takaba over here sitting in a cafe going, like I said, guy, lots of course jokes ain't so bad, but no sexy stuff, all right? No Diddy. Even no Pyongyamnaru and Hattori-kun have potty jokes. They're the same, huh? No, they're totally different. Were you even listening, guy? Whatever, let's get on with it. You shouldn't say that too loudly from a mysterious figure with a text bubble over your face. Let's get on with it isn't a dirty joke. You pay for what? You pay for once?
You pay for once.
And then we're cutting to a train station or some, I don't know, some kind of mall. Long time no see. What? Yeah. Mad awkward. What do you need? Well,
Danny
about that about that one time, and we get flashback to I think we all remember that scene where, he was a sheep.
All right.
And he bullied that one kid.
Shout out your boy Takaba. What is he? Is this his curse technique doing something like making a fake ghetto, or did he make somebody? Put
What's happening? Ghetto, hello, like it's clearly not him. It's not Kenjaku him. But so is he making a fake one up that I can walk around and talk to? Because he was like, he was my best friend for like 2 seconds. I love him.
That was his boy.
He's like, we were making jokes together, so now
if anything, you should get a ghetto and Takaba tattoo.
Listen, that's the best comedy duo, but they're not best friends. They're just good partners.
You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, glad we got character development for background character number 45. What are we doing here?
Yeah, well, I don't know what they doing with Bowl Cut. Mike Guy, Fat Rock Lee over here.
Oh,
I don't know who either of these people are on this.
They show homie with this blonde hair one more again, bro. Like, I don't care.
The blonde guy, Kimmy, is someone that went to middle school with Yuji, and he played a role in the fight with Sukuna because he has some sort of like sugar related curse technique. So he kind of helped Shoko in the medical field, but he's a brand new sorcerer. But he's apologizing to this kid because they were bullying him, and he like followed along with it. So he was feeling really guilty about it, and he talked to Yuji about it because Yuji actually jumped into this situation and helped the bowl cut kid. So he felt a lot of guilt about that, and he talked about it with Yuji, and I guess this is why he's apologizing to the kid now, even though that kid don't give a fuck.
That's good to know.
It's like, what are you doing, my guy? Leave me alone.
Yeah.
All right.
Next pages.
I got you right here. Gomenasai.
Gomenasai.
Oh my god! Even his jacket says sugar. Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, look at bro's face. Look at bro's face in that bottom right.
There's a little yarmulke on his head.
Smells like what does he?
Oh my god, is that a yarmulke? I thought that was his hair color.
No, I thought that was like his design. I thought he had a hole on the top of his head, or maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's a yarmulke, guys.
I don't think that's a yarmulke, bro.
No, she's probably right.
I don't think that's a yarmulke.
It's a circle thing on top of this guy's head, right there.
Everybody in this show has been Japanese.
Yeah, but you're saying there's not a Jewish population.
For the others? One thing I know from my Jewish dad and his people is that they're everywhere.
I don't.
So I would not be surprised if one Jewish character.
This
what else is that?
It's
not no little hat.
I just thought that was his hair color.
It is. I thought so too, but Kimmy's right. I think Kimmy's right.
I thought it was too, but looking at it up close, it's got the little thingies.
Did his head get burnt or chopped by something? Maybe.
No.
It wouldn't be black in that circle.
Did he fight those helicopter people? Those helicopter men? I don't know, man.
Yes, haircut. All right,
All right.
continue,
Well,
Corey.
can't say I'm surprised. Oh man, I need to straighten out my life. And bro just kind of just can't let it go. No charges pressed, huh? I bet Jujutsu headquarters applied pressure. They want to use me as a sorcerer. So your boy
All right.
Higuruma is booked and busy.
Yeah, but
Nobody cares
he
about Sugar Man. Let's move on from Sugar Man. But Higuruma and his aide.
he beat the charges. He's good.
So
Yo, if it's
he's
one thing that Gege likes, it's a bitch with a bob. You know how many bitches have bobs here?
yeah,
Like,
he's
pulling off the girl haircut.
I think it's just easier to draw too.
Nah, I think he's
Yeah.
paying attention to current hairstyles right now. I think he's paying attention to the streets.
Okay.
Bitches bobbing. Babbing. Yeah, but now Higuruma's lawyer skills is about to be used for the sorcerer's world, so we see where this path is going down.
Kimmy, you want to take the next two?
Right, next up, we're in a separate room. It says, sorry, as for the rest, a do-over. As the representative of the surviving family, I'm gonna kick your butt, to Higuruma. I'm counting on you. Since Kura made a move like that, Megumi Fushiguro's memories of you have already been restored. And that's the mouth that's coming out of Angel on the side. It's like, so there's nothing to be embarrassed about now. And she's like, shut up! And you see Megumi all blushy and stuff, getting memories of Angel within their grasp. And he's saying, I'll take responsibility.
Yeah.
As she's like pressed to a wall, like, ugh.
Yeah, that's a Karasu, and Hana is the girl name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Angel. Wait, who's Karasu?
The thing that's talking.
Oh, I think that's Angel. Isn't their name just Angel?
Oh, I thought it was Karasu.
Couldn't tell you. Either way, did Hannah get her left arm grown back? Because I thought Sukuna ripped that shit off.
I mean, she's part demon. It's probably like how Sukuna can regenerate body parts.
I don't see a second hand though.
Yeah, but it was her left one that was torn off. Like, oh wait, no, it was her right one.
Yeah, I only see her left.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Disregard. I like Hannah. I like how Megumi's like, listen, I fucked you up. You know, kind of feeling how Yuji felt every time Sukuna killed somebody. He feels responsible, so you know he wants to help take care of Hannah, especially given the history that they both share.
Yeah,
because Hannah really could have just like, I killed Sukuna way back when, but she stopped. But that's the only reason Megumi is alive to this day, even though he wanted to die anyway.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Next two pages.
Yep. From now on, I'll be your right arm. The Rizzler. Megumi Fushi Rizzler. She gets shot. When's the ceremony? He's like, Nani? That's not what I meant. We have a mission, so let's talk later. I moved too fast. He's all flustered.
She's trying to rizz up a gay boy. It's crazy,
bro. She was trying to.
What?
Close.
You think Megumi's gay?
He's like the definition. Even Toto was like, "What kind of like? You can say men too."
Oh,
like,
okay, all right.
And he's just like, I don't know. He just out of all characters, Megumi is just always the vibe. I think everyone, at least from the JJK Twitter stands, is just like, if it's anybody, it's Megumi.
Okay.
He just gives that up.
I like how she specifies it to the JJK Twitter people. I was like, it's a specific, it's a specific sect of people.
I can't say like the discussions of Reddit. You know, I'm not on that vibe or anything. But
oh God, I hope not. Because then if you were, then I really have to start getting you some counseling.
Nah, that's a whole nother level of crazy.
So then we cut to some random girl. I'm back. Hey. So then she's slaying with the nails. I see her. I see us giving length. You left the light on in the hall. Looks at some dude. Hey, can we eat out again tonight? Hey, yo. Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
All right. Here, we're
Yeah.
cutting
Is
to
that
random couple number one.
is that wait? Is that Hikari's they friend?
Mm, no,
They girl?
these are
These
randos.
randos, straight
Are we sure?
randos.
Yes, you'll see. You'll see in the next page.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to deep it. On that note, let's just move right into the next page. Here we got freaky eyes, freaky googly eyes
I think
going.
it's not Kimmy. I just read.
It's me, yeah.
Oh, it's you.
This dude, some giant ass Furby eyes taking up half his face. How about yakiniku? The victim is Soda Fukuzawa, male, 26. His fiance said his face changed 2 weeks ago. Yikes. And cuts Megumi, Nobara, and Yuji all cut up in their scars and missing one eye and says, "What does he look like to you?" Yeah, let's see. It's like, he looks like a normal professional wrestling trainee. It's like, and Yuji's kind of elbowing him, saying, "You're well built. You work out, do you? Do you? Huh?" And he's like, he's like, "I did wrestling until high school. No big deal." And Nobara's just looking at him like, "Are you serious?"
No, Yuji's the Rizzler here. Look at him just making my guy blush. Like,
Yeah.
giving
He's
him that
like,
shoulder. He's like, "Oh, you a wrestler? Yeah, you got
You
that
a
baby
wrestler?
oil."
You got chill,
"Stop."
chill. Somebody is slapping their mic up over their paws.
Yo, but this man's googly eyes over here in this right panel is crazy.
Hideous. It's
Bro.
Furbies times 10.
I was confused. I was like, "What is going on?" And I seen some random theories like, "No, maybe it's like a thing from Taco Bell." I'm like, "Yo, y'all are acting like it's not one chapter left, bro."
Yeah, we are, but I'll hold that. I'll hold on to that.
Like, I mean, listen, bro, call it a spade, but like, come on, son. Like, you're betting on something. You're taking a gamble. Let's just call it what it is for the information we got. There's one chapter left.
Uh-huh.
Sad. But I will say it's cute to see the trio back together again.
Yeah, working jobs. Nobara's working that eye patch.
Yeah, I'm
my
digging
girl.
the eye patch.
They're all scarred. Jesus Christ, though. If you look at all
And
of them,
they're like 16, scarred up hell.
scarred and beat the fuck up.
There's an echo on somebody's end.
Is it me
Do you
that
not
you
have
are
headphones
looking for? Is it me?
on? Oh,
Do you have headphones?
I do.
Well, we're almost done anyway.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. True.
Um,
Only one page left.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, this he's basically flirting with the big dude.
I love that.
Like,
Yuji's a guy's guy. He could chop it up with anybody.
Yeah. So let's go to the next page.
All right, here we got. This is what his girlfriend says he looks like an animal, round eyes, super huge, or a weird filter. Is it me then? Kugisaki, come with me. I gotta examine her body. And Kugisaki's pushing her away into another room. Just like Ichiji said, the effect of the residuals are just a little pesky. I doubt it's a cursed spirit. Really? The main body of the cursed spirit isn't possessing anybody, but there are diluted residuals. Plus, the victim is experiencing minor difficulties. The curse user is probably to blame, but there's no malice behind it, so I suspect a surviving calling game player of the Awakened type. Of course, if a semi-grade 1 or higher cursed spirit is involved for some reason and just holding back, then a chase could result in damages like the Yosahachi Bridge incident. A cursed spirit stirring up trouble, a curse user stirring up trouble, that should be a cinch for the three of us. And then we're hit with the to be continued.
And that's the end of the chapter. So seems like the girlfriend is getting finessed into seeing one thing instead of the other.
But to what end? Who's behind this? I don't know. It's probably just like a nobody. It doesn't really matter. Either way, the trio, it's good to see them together again, solving crime like the
Solving crime.
Scooby Doo crew.
Yeah.
This is like the modern day Scooby Doo crew.
Well, this is Kimmy's first read through. So, what you think about the chapter ending like this, Kimmy? Remember, there's one chapter
What
left.
the hell? What the hell? I'm like, why do we waste pages on characters that no one gives a fuck about? Give me these three.
Kimmy, is it giving second to last chapter energy?
God.
It's not. It's not.
It's not, right? What happened? Let's take a quick review of what happened in this chapter. We're getting info that the American soldiers kidnapped Japanese citizens. We're getting an update that what's his name? Higuruma is going to be working as a sorcerer. We're getting an update that Megumi wants to be Hana Kurusu's right arm, which shows a continuation there. And, clearly we got Geto working with Takaba. What's going on? What's going on, Corey?
I mean, thanks for recapping the chapter, right?
I'm just saying a lot happened in this chapter. It's a dialogue heavy chapter, but
I do not think that any of this stuff leads to more story needing to be told. Listen, I'm of the belief like you guys can do all the cope I want. I really could not care any less, respectfully. But like if they're saying it's ending, it's not, there's like not even any historical precedence in manga like release history and other anime prior to this where we've been told something is ending for them to pull the wool over your eyes just for pizzazz, especially in Japanese culture.
What about Naruto?
No,
we got
bro,
Boruto, we got Boruto,
bro,
immediately after.
Yes, bro, but Naruto as a story, like, come on, son, let's call a spade a spade.
Naruto's story didn't,
and
really
that's not even Kishimoto doing it, bro. Like,
I mean, he is leading Boruto now, but Naruto ended, and then we got Naruto the last movie when he married Hinata, and we got all that backlore on the Otsutsuki.
But like, as a story, Naruto ended, and it became somebody else working on Boruto. I don't see
just another author picking up JJK.
I see another author doing it. I don't see Gege doing it. And for me,
but either way, there could be a JJK too.
For me personally, if it's not Gege doing it, I'm gonna treat the same way I treat Dragon Ball Super, the same way I treat Boruto, and like for all that, I'm just not gonna be invested like that. And that's just me. If I know I get it, JJK's your thing, but like it's still gonna be an asterisk because it's not Gege's work.
I mean,
even if he does all the storyboarding, you know where it went with Boruto. You saw how left it went. You see what Dragon Ball GT is. We see what comes from like. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but Boruto was a little bit of a slow burn, and that's because Kishimoto really did take his hands off of it for a while. But he's involved again, and Two Blue Vortex is great.
But
it's a great series.
I'm supposed to act like the stuff before doesn't exist. You're telling me like I had to wait 100
Was
chapters?
it the best? No, but it was still good.
Okay, so Danny, you genuinely think that there's going to be a continuation of Jujutsu Kaisen after this?
I think that corporations like money me now, give me money. And JJK has so many good characters that they could still do something with. Look at My Hero. They had My Vigilante, My Hero Vigilante, whatever that shit's called.
It's just Vigilantes.
Oh, Vigilantes. There's no anime now, but there's that whole manga series, and they could always make that into an anime. They could hold on to that shit for 5 years, and guess what? 5 years from now, people are still going to be excited about it.
That's not even about Horikoshi though.
But does it matter? Does it matter?
So if it don't matter, then fine. You're right. If it don't matter if it's made by Gege, I'm saying Gege working on something personally, making a sequel, is all I'm talking about. If you just think somebody else is gonna take it, then like honestly, like you should feel funny about that. I think because if it doesn't turn out as good as you want it, then you're gonna cop out and say it's because Gege didn't work on it. But if it's lit, you're just gonna say just because it's gonna be lit. So, but whatever.
Listen, JJK was never the Shakespeare of manga. It's almost like a Fast and Furious of manga. So getting another continuation, whether or not it's another writer, you still have such a good cast of characters that the story doesn't even need to be so amazing and wow.
Yeah, but
It
wait,
will
what?
still get people to
You have
watch it.
no prior precedent for this, though.
I oh, we literally
He's
just
hoping. He's hoping. We're just hoping on this. Honestly, I see what Danny says because like at the same time, like going back to Vigilantes from My Hero, I liked Vigilantes. It's not Koshi's, work. It's his characters, but it is a genuinely good story. And Horikoshi like okayed it. He liked it. He's like, it's a good story. And they did a great job. Like it's my stamp of approval. So who's to say that Gege wouldn't do the same thing, read through the story and be like, yeah, I like it. Go ahead. Like you never know, but there is potential to have that. But as for this chapter, I don't know. It's because it does leave so much open ended. I would not be surprised. Also, can we talk about Shoko quitting smoking? That's
she'll
crazy.
pick
This
up
bitch has literally
vaping.
been smoking.
No, but this is her
Maybe.
like second or third time quitting smoking. She's quit it before.
Touche.
Yeah. I actually enjoyed this chapter a lot because like these are the moments I kind of be waiting for. Um, just seeing them kind of just like shoot the shit, kind of like getting to see their interactions, like just kind of these slowed down moments. Once again, I'm treating this like it's the end. So like it sucks that I had to wait till the final two chapters to finally get another moment like this because the series was like on go so much. But I really enjoyed this a lot. Getting to see the characters be the characters and just seeing them kind of like go on like a slice of life, but like it's still a mission. You know what I mean? So like to me, this seems like maybe just like one last fun mission to wrap up the series and like just showing like the characters kind of like what's gonna come to be for the rest of the future because they're gonna continue to probably be doing the sorcerer shit, but maybe like shit won't be as crazy and hectic as like it was now because like they got rid of like Sukuna and shit. So I think it's solid. Like I probably give this chapter like an 8 out of 10.
Wow, that's high praise.
That's really
Yeah,
high.
no,
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, bro. Like I was just like, yes, just like had fun with it. Like besides, dude with the fucking blonde hair, whatever, like that little apology shit. Everything
Or the
else, I was
manga
like,
guy.
I was having fun. I even, yeah, I didn't need that either. Just
I'll give it like a 6.5, 7. Like it's just
I
okay.
agree.
I think that there was a lot of
Yeah,
wasted
it's okay.
time. It was cool to see a lot of the follow up for people like Higuruma and Takaba, but a lot of
An
things are
angel.
still left open ended. So for that reason, I have to give it like max a 7. It was a good chapter, but I'm not gonna say anything great happened because it even ended on a
Mhm.
cliffhanger. Yuji's over here like, yeah, curse user, that's no problem. Let's light work. So let's see what happens in the next chapter to see how Megumi can now use his 10 shadows technique. Does he have access to all of them? Is his curse energy reserves higher? Let's see Yuji hitting a black flash whenever he wants or using Sukuna's um, curse technique. And then Nobara, how does she match up to these two now? There's a lot to look forward to in the next chapter. This one's okay. It's a good in between chapter.
Kimmy, what's your
Question:
thoughts?
Do you guys think there'd be any possibility of any kind of time skip,
In the next chapter?
Yeah, I
or
mean next chapter
maybe
is the last
like
chapter. I think they
No,
show a time skip.
no. Unless if the next chapter is 20 pages, there is no time skip. If it's 30 pages, okay, yeah, there will be a time skip.
I think it might have more
But
pages because even My Hero had more pages.
on the last
at the
chapter,
last?
Yeah, it had more pages than usual.
It's not him
um,
about to look it up right now.
I mean, you can look.
He's like, I
It
don't
felt
believe
it,
you.
it felt longer. Like, and JJK chapters are pretty fucking long, honestly, compared to One Piece.
yeah, I don't agree with
But
that.
like, I okay, I understand that you feel like this will be a sequel, right? I understand, I understand. But let's just live in a world where we believe what we're being told, right? How do you think the final chapter will end up if it is the final chapter of this story? If it is if what they're saying is true,
Danny.
Um,
your ideal situation, I guess, before it happens. We got to say it now before it happens, because like you're talking in the hypothetical of what would essentially be a
Speculations.
lie. But let's
um,
say what we know as fact, what we're being told.
My ideal situation would be there's so much I need to get wrapped up on. I guess just seeing Yuji, Megumi, and Obara happy together again with everybody around. Maybe a little Maki and Yuta handhold moment. Um, Something with Toto. I need to see what he's going to be up to. Also, Hikari, is he going to open up that, curse user gambling ring of his? A good follow up for a lot of the characters involved. Um, yeah, I mean, I really mainly just care about like the trio, Maki and Hikari, and Toto. Those are the only three I really care about. I just need like a solid ending for those
So does
those
that
six
make you then
characters.
think that there would be a time skip then?
Mm,
To show
maybe
those
like a
things?
maybe a 2 year time skip so that the core three are like in their final year of Jujutsu High. Sure, but I don't need to see them as like grown ass adults.
I feel like it'd be something like that. Like once they're like grade 1 users,
Well, I think
could see them doing that.
Yuji and Megumi have to be special grade at this point for sure. There's no doubt.
I think that they would skip to them just being old,
Oh
and
wow.
him
No.
and Eugene not dying alone, and like having people around him that love and care about him.
That's really sweet.
True little happy ending. Okay.
Well, yeah, like I mean, that's like if we're gonna take like, even though like I make fun of the whole grandpa thing, like this shit is corny as fuck. Like if I want to give that thing, some weight, you know what I mean? Like if I want to, as you say, I trust in Gege. If I want to trust what Gege said, that being like Yuji meeting his end, like him dying in a completely different way than his grandfather did, to kind of reflect that beginning of the story. I'm trying to treat it like it's gonna be the end of the story, bro. So like I think that cursed spirits will always be a thing in this world. We're not gonna see the eradication of it completely. I think that's just gonna be, it is what it is. This is just Yuji Itadori's story in this world, as you guys always try to say that he's not the main character in this crazy world.
I think I saw some people speculating for Yuji that he might hit that girl, that was in his class, the cute little chubby one that like lost weight, and they finally go on a date. Some people were speculating on that kind of thing.
Sure.
I was like, for the ending, sure, I wouldn't be surprised. Something like that would be cute. And I don't know. There's also, hey, Nobara, her mom info. I don't know. I don't think he'll show that because she didn't seem too interested in that. But
yeah, she didn't give a fuck.
She'll find that girl that she was obsessed with,
Oh, I thought that girl
She'll
died.
find her. No, she got an office job.
Oh.
She was like, damn, remember back in the day? And then I just disappeared. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah. And she was like, I hope that Nobara girl's all good. Like, maybe she'll find her instead.
How do you feel about the Gojo cope?
It is what it is, bro. I was sipping on that copium for a year. It is what it is.
It's been that long for you guys?
Yeah, for weekly readers, for sure.
Jesus Christ, Kimmy, that feels like different for us, huh?
Yeah. Oh no, I knew about it when it first happened.
I knew about
it. Yeah, spoiled. So.
But like we just binge. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
we did a one break
crazy.
week.
I mean, just to wait for him to come back, all that stuff, like it's insane.
You think he's coming back?
For him to, oh no! I said the wait for him to come back, and we thought he was coming back, but it was JJK. It was Utah, So, which reminds me, guys. So, my idea is I want to make a cute little shirt with Geto and Gojo, going and like maybe Utah. Now that I think about it, and be like, bitches get stitches with their fucking little Lobotomy scar they got.
I think that would be a good idea. If
right?
you could draw it out,
it's funny.
Yeah,
I love that. You should do it.
I will.
Oh,
I would buy one.
Thank you.
Come up with the design tonight. I want to see it.
No, not tonight.
Okay, all right.
The concept.
I'll follow up.
All right, so we'll wrap up this stream. Thank you guys again for taking the time to stream tonight. You guys could be sleeping or doing something else, but you came to show up to work. Thank you to anybody who watched the stream. If you guys got any
Appreciate
final
y'all.
notes before we head out, next stream will be our last JJK stream. You know what I mean? Hopefully we have one more guest to rock out with us, so we can kind of talk about everything and reflect on JJK. Luckily, there is no One Piece chapter next week, so we can do that earlier. So we can do that at 8. So that works out next week. But you guys got any final statements before we enter the last leg of this race?
Ultimately, any final statements I have will have to wait until the next chapter because your boy still thinks there's a sequel. That copium's still going strong.
Okay. We'll see it through.
Kimmy, you?
All my hot boys are dead. I don't know what more I want.
What you talking about? You still got Higuruma.
She don't like Higuruma.
Let me see him with his shirt off and then we'll talk.
Higuruma. Yo, that's why you gotta start with Story of Wanda and Sword, bro.
Oh, don't say anything else, but Kimmy, please.
We'll talk about it.
Please.
Jesus.
I will.
That shit was.
But thanks, guys, for everyone joining us. We appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all. Enjoy your life.
Peace.